He's back. Batman. Oh, bat boat. Oh, bat boat. What we have to like? You got to tell me which one we're doing here, so we can both do the same thing. It's a boat. Okay. Bat boat. We're getting better. Look at that thing. Here he comes. I just realized this boat's name is neoprene. What a fitting color, first of all. Second of all, I wonder if this guy had a hand in inventing the material. Neoprene. Like maybe, or maybe not him, but like a relative, like an uncle or something. Mr. Neoprene. All right, well, you know, Batman's suit did have a lot of neoprene in it, I'm sure. So, I think we're on to something here. Katie and I departed our anchorage in Daytona with our sights set on making it down to Delray Beach. What lay between us and our goal was a group of long days of ICW travel. We were bound and determined because in just a few days' time was the Christmas holiday. Our dash to Delray was expertly planned out, and every day had a schedule to follow, timing bridges and trying to time the seemingly untimable currents to help push our little cutter south. We found that even though there was a relatively narrow channel we had to stay in while motoring down the waterway, we could sometimes use our jib to help give us a little boost. After so many miles of motoring, it always feels good to shake out a sail, and we were both getting a little antsy to do some proper sailing. This railway bridge is used by NASA to transport various rocket segments across the Indian River. It's easy at times to forget that although we are motoring down the ICW, we are really only in a very small lane in what is a much bigger named body of water. The ICW is the marked channel that has a controlled depth for recreational and commercial traffic. Hey everyone, I'm Parker.
And I'm Katie.
And this is our boat, Seawind. I bought Seawind in 2016 with my entire savings and no clue what it would take to turn her into what she is today. With the help of my dad and a few friends, I slowly tackled project after project, transforming this old boat into what I envisioned when we first met. Halfway through this 5.5-year project, I met Katie, and we've been inseparable ever since. In truth, this only shows a fraction of what it really took in order to get to where we're at today, in a beautiful anchorage, making this video.
Together, we have come a long way. We have learned the beautiful and brutal lessons that the water has to offer. We have come to know heartache and loss and to dance despite it all. I work a full-time job on the go, which presents its own unique challenges and opportunities. But at the end of the day, it's our desire to move slowly and live fully that makes it all worth it.
Sailing Seawind is our unique attempt at showing how we choose to live with a lighter carbon footprint, how we plan to make our mark on this ever-changing world. It's a place for us to show that every one of us is connected, and that we will all go further together. Good morning. We have a beautiful sunrise behind us, and We are just about to leave Cape Canaveral. We are going to get going. I just set up the cockpit. I got the iPad with the navigation software running. The gauges are on. The autopilot is on. The radios are on. This bridge right here has to open for us, so I'm going to get the engine started and then we're going to motor on over and I'll radio the bridge. I love that I can clean the anchor off like this. So this is the NASA Causeway Bridge, and they are just ringing the bells and gonna drop the gates for us and then open the bridge. Can you see the moon? Do you see it? Okay, so we're in Jupiter, Florida. Well, we're just entering the anchorage for the night, and it is just absolutely gorgeous here. The reviews on Navionics say that this is a taste of the Caribbean, which for us it is, because we've never seen the Caribbean before. So we can't wait to stay here. There's a lot of boats. I think there's some room for us, though. It's supposed to be a big hourglass shape. What you do is you pass G19 right here, and then there's a narrow part where it's shallow right in here, and you cross over that bar, which is supposed to be about 7 foot deep at low tide, and then you enter and it opens up into a big wine glass shape anchorage over here. Over here is shallow, so we're gonna find a spot for the night. The best part is the beach is right over there. So we're gonna take the dinghy to shore, and then you walk through the mangroves just a couple minutes, and then you're on this like uninhabited Atlantic coastline. So we're excited. Yeah, this is a nice spot right here. Okay.
We're going to the beach.
We're going to the beach. I'm a little bit excited. She told me to bring myself down a notch.
The anxiety.
Because I was like rushing. I'm rushing.
You're rushing.
We opened all the windows. Look, for the first time since we left Ashtabula, we actually have our eyeballs open. Got all the other hatches open. I think we're gonna close these. I don't know. We're going to the beach. Got a GoPro, got our sunglasses, got some sunscreen, got some water and some snacks, and some drinks.
Bubbly drinks.
Some bubbly drinks.
Towels, blanket.
Towels, blanket. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Let's go to the beach.
Royal terns, brown pelicans, West Indian manatee, sanderling, a gopher tortoise, loggerhead sea turtle, green sea turtles, leatherback sea turtles. Oh, this is gonna be so fun.
That away. Let's go.
I wouldn't say a manatee.
Yeah. This is the first time wearing our bathing suits since we swam, what, in the Ashtabula Buell Club? Oh my gosh. This is a moment right here.
This is a moment.
Yeah. This is one of those like long-term memory bank moments. Oh my gosh. Hi.
That's my we're being positive today.
Yeah.
You're not positive moon. The water's literally turquoise.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, we were up at 4:30 this morning, and the thing that we didn't figure when we were so elegantly spacing and successfully traveling all this mileage for the last 5 days to get to Delray for Christmas, we didn't realize that the last day, this last measly 41 miles, included 17 bridges that had to open for us, that have to open for us. 17 from Jupiter Island to Delray Beach. You can see how this immediately caused me to grow almost a beard.
Yep, that's what happens.
That's what happens.
Grow a beard.
17 bridges causes you to grow facial hair. The crux of this entire day is this bridge right up there. This is the Southern Boulevard Bridge, and it's under construction, so it's on a restricted opening schedule. 8 a.m., 12 noon, 4 p.m., and 8 p.m. If we were going to make it to Delray today, it had to be the noon. And so we got up, and we've already done, this will be the 9th bridge. Doesn't matter, we have a list. There's like 17 of them, like I've said. We have finally made it with an hour to spare to this Southern Boulevard Bridge.
It wasn't just the upcoming holiday that forced our hand at getting down the ICW in such a regimented way. It was also the pressure of my job. I had 8 hours of back-to-back meetings the next day, which would require us to be stationary and well-connected. And to top it all off, there was a weather system barreling towards us.
All right, we made it. That was the hardest part of today.
The pressure was laid on thick by multiple sources: work, weather, and a holiday home. We were ready to get to Delray, where our friends were waiting, and settle in for a few weeks. It would be our first Christmas away from home, but how lucky are we to be running towards two people so close to our hearts.
We made it. We're turning into the channel right now. Here we go. We're passing over the shoal. 5, 4, 4.6. All right, we made it over. Here we are, passing all the $1 million homes. Don't hit anything, Parker. Look at this. This is incredible. Yeah.
The tanks are representative of what's in southeast Florida. We pump water in from the ocean, so it comes across so that, has the same salinity and temperature.
This is Zora Neale Hurston. She is a juvenile green sea turtle who was found at the Sebastian Inlet, floating with a propeller wound on her shell. The wound allowed air to get inside her shell, stopping her ability to dive. She was also suffering from numerous fibropapilloma tumors and recently had surgery to remove them. These tumors, although usually benign, can have musculoskeletal effects and are becoming more and more common in turtles because of agricultural runoff and other pollutants in our waterways and in their food sources. One thing that I thought was really cool was that they use honey as an ointment on the surgical sites because of its natural antibiotic properties. This is Archelon. He is a loggerhead sea turtle weighing about 178 pounds. He was admitted last week with pneumonia from Stuart, Florida, and is predicted to make a full recovery. Gumbo Limbo is a really amazing place to visit if you ever find yourself in the Delray Beach, Boca Raton area in Florida. The National Save the Sea Turtle Foundation partnered with the Marine Biology Research Lab at Florida Atlantic University to create Gumbo Limbo, a rehab facility for sea turtles and other marine life. Gumbo Limbo also is a nursery for hatchling turtles. It was so awesome to see so many baby turtles that will have a better chance at growing up and growing old. Our continued development of the coastline is limiting the number of safe nesting sites, so places like Gumbo Limbo are fighting to even the playing field for these magical creatures.
Our friends Terry and Jeannie, who are now like family, welcomed us into their home for a week of land-based luxury in Delray. We truly cannot thank you enough for your love, kindness, and generosity, and we are so happy to have also met so many other amazing people who we now call friends while we were there. On Christmas Day, we saw the only manatee that we have seen so far on our adventure. This is also linked to a decline in food sources and other factors like boat propeller injuries. We quickly pivoted back into boat preparation after the holiday. After making a provisioning list and fueling up with our new favorite smoothie bowl spot, we headed for a local dive shop for some gear for our upcoming Bahamas adventure. Eager to test out our new gear, we gave everyone in the condominium complex a show in the pool. We then dove into cleaning the boat inside and out and organizing and stowing our provisions. Katie's hiding our stash in the bilge. Okay, provisioning update for the Bahamas. Yeah. We have a ton of stuff down here. We have lots of like bubbly drinks, spindrifts, and dried fruits, and oats, and vinegar, and boxed milks all under here. And on this side under here, we had all the beans, cans of beans, and canned vegetables, and things like that, canned fruits down here. And we have a lot of stuff on the table that still needs putting away. So we're doing it. So we're washing all this chain. I got it clean, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray forward into that extremely muddy anchor locker. Scrub-a-dub-dub. What? No. Okie dokie, we're going out to an anchorage, Pelican Harbor. What do you say?
Hungry, and I'm shocked that now we have to make our own dinner.
Yes, what Katie said. Well, we're moving away. The anchorage is only about a half a mile away. It's just, kind of change of pace sort of thing. We've been at the dock and staying in Terry and Jeannie's house, and now we're going to be at anchor staying in our boat.